Hey guys, Tallara here, welcome back to Night City. While I was offline and not recording, just doing some side stuff, we actually received a call from an old contact. That contact was Jefferson Perales. Do you remember this guy? He's a lawyer, former district attorney, and now a counselor on the Night City Council. He's currently running for mayor of Night City. Him and his wife contacted us a while ago and asked us to look into the death of the former mayor, which we ruled looked very suspicious, but we still don't know the full details. Anywho, he gave us a call. I told him at the time that I couldn't chat because I didn't have you guys on the line, but we can call Jefferson back now and see what he wants from us. So let's do that right now.
Jefferson, you said you needed something?
I did.
Move away from this ad so we can actually hear.
Private.
Okay, shoot.
No, not on the hollow. Come by. I'll lay it out. Explain it all to you.
Okay, see you soon then.
Got your back, Jefferson. Not to worry.
Great. We'll see you here then. Never where?
Of course, be there in no time.
Okay, so we should be nearby. We're 1.3 kilometers away. I'm actually in Night City right now, which you wouldn't know because of how crazy stormy it is. Like, look, we can barely see the car on that off-ramp. It is so stormy. Don't know what's been happening lately. I feel like we've been having a lot of dust storms in and around Night City. That's global warming for you, I guess. Anyway, we are just gonna run the 1.2 kilometers to Perales' apartment, and I'll meet you guys there. Alright, V got his cardio in for the day, and here we are at the fancy condo building. V, step over the sidewalk. Come on, buddy, you can do it. Yeah. Alright. Anyway, we made it to the fancy apartment building of the Peraleses, so let's ring him on the intercom.
V, we're upstairs.
Thanks.
Coming. God, this place is so fancy. Wonder if they have another lead on the mayor for us. Maybe they've got a different job for me today. This elevator needs some elevator music. It's the only thing they're missing in this fancy apartment building. Some good old-fashioned elevator music.
It's good to see you again.
Hey.
Something happened?
Come on. Jeff will explain everything.
Lead the way.
He's just about done prepping for the debate. I've rescheduled all his meetings out of the office today. The office meaning here, so nobody will bother us.
Bother us at doing what
Talking
exactly?
about the cornerstone of my platform.
You'll know in a minute.
I'm not doing a U-turn just because Night Corp. No, I'm not sucking anyone's dick just so they can fuck me in the ass!
Jesus,
I
Perales.
gotta go. Make the amendments, we'll powwow later. V, glad you could make it.
Hi.
Jefferson?
Grab a seat, please. I'll explain why I asked you to come over.
Okay. After that outburst, I'm a little wary, but okay.
We've had a break-in. Not the usual kind, though.
So unusual how?
A couple of days back, dead of night, something wakes me. A noise. I grab my pistol and come out of the bedroom. See a stranger. He looks like he's about to reach for it, so I pull the trigger.
Nail him?
No idea. My head started spinning and I passed out. No trace of him the morning after. I'd like you to find him. Find out what he wanted.
Why me?
Why me of all people? Wouldn't you rather have a detective look into it?
Prefer to use tried and tested contacts.
Generally wise, I guess.
Mayor Ryan's death. You couldn't quite figure that one out. But I like how you work. I know I can trust you to be thorough.
Did you notify the cops yet?
Notify the badges yet?
We don't want any buzz around this. No attention, whatever.
You know, NCPD's full of people who like the occasional stray eddy.
If we reported a break-in, the media descend on us like a swarm of locusts.
No badges. Gotcha.
Of course, we notified SSI about the incident. Our private security.
Why'd you hire such a small security firm?
SSI is pretty small time. Why didn't you go with Arasaka or Militech?
It's what was recommended to us.
On the bright side, we're not dependent on any mega corporations.
Fair enough. Did SSI have anything to say?
Security looking at this? Say anything?
This is where things get a little weird.
They claim there's no sign of a break-in or of a shot being fired.
Huh.
Security cams didn't record anything.
What?
Guard outside didn't see or hear anything.
You sure you weren't having a bad dream, bud?
Jeff must have had a bad dream.
Okay, they thought the same thing I did.
Liz gave security the day off so I could call you in.
Can you describe the intruder to me?
What did the intruder look like?
I can't remember much. It was dark. He was wearing some sort of mask. Or was it an implant? Couldn't really get a good look at him.
Elizabeth didn't see him either?
I slept through the whole thing. Election season takes its toll on you.
When did you come to?
Said you passed out.
That's right. Just after I fired.
What then?
Nothing. I woke up in bed the next morning. Killer headache to boot.
Any idea how you made it back to your bed?
Nope. None. Elizabeth's at a loss too.
This sounds very suspicious. Anything missing from the apartment?
Intruder take anything? Break anything?
Nothing missing.
I haven't noticed any damage either. Jeff must have scared him off before he could do anything.
This, security outfit, SSI. Who are they?
Been on the market the last 15 years. They have clients across the city. If memory serves, they came recommended. An acquaintance. You think SSI might be behind this?
I mean, could be. Could also be somebody behind SSI and they wiped the security cameras.
Well, that or someone hiding behind SSI. Anyone come to mind readily?
Weldon Holt? He's my main rival. Fighting for the same seat at the table.
Holt's poll numbers have been dropping.
But it could be anyone, really.
Jeff has many enemies, a lot of them powerful. We could sit here naming names all day.
I see.
That's why I called you, V. I need you to find out what the hell's going on.
Anything else blah, blah, blah. Tongue twister. Anything else I should know?
Anything else you want to tell me? Or think you maybe should?
Nope, that about covered it. Liz?
It seems like everything. It's unlikely we'll learn anything anyway.
Honey, please. I'm sure V'll turn something up. So, you got all you need for now?
Yep, I need to have a look around though.
Wouldn't mind taking a look around the apartment.
Of course. Liz can give you the tour. Gotta run to a meeting. As soon as you learn anything, let me know.
Come on. Let me show you around.
Okay, lead the way.
Right behind you.
We can start where Jeff spotted our uninvited guest.
It's a big bar. Holy crap. That was like a commercial-sized bar just in their living room. Nice to be rich. Sorry.
I have to admit, sometimes I get fed up with all of this.
What do you mean?
Politics?
So far, we've managed to effectively turn down offers to work with Night Corp, Biotechnica, Arasaka.
So far, you say?
If Jeff can get elected without owing anybody, favors or otherwise, that'd be the real victory.
Fair. You'd hate to be mayor and
Jeff's
be in
office,
someone's back pocket,
control room,
but a lot of times
storage,
that's what
and
happens.
Flea market crammed into one.
Flea market? There's a lot of boxes in here. Vote Perales. Nice swag.
This is where Jeff saw our intruder.
And fired at him here.
Right after walking out of the bedroom. At least that's how he remembers it.
So, shouldn't there be a bullet? Let's see if I can see any traces of a bullet. Yeah, here, look.
Bloodstains. Not
Whoa.
quite scrubbed clean. Where's the blood from? It yours?
I'm 100% sure it's not ours. Maybe the intruder's?
Probably.
The intruder was real after all. And look, here's the bullet holes.
Bullet holes. Caulked up.
Cocked
Someone
up.
tried to patch up the bullet holes. Assuming neither of you had anything to do with this.
No, of course not.
Oh, this is suspicious. So it actually did happen. He shot someone, and then someone came in and covered it all up before they woke up the next morning. It has to be the security people. Unless it's her. There's a surveillance camera right there. It would have caught everything. Yep, here's more blood. Leads in here. Chemical residue. Cleaning solvents detected. Someone cleaned it up within the last 24 hours. Oh yeah, this is very suspicious. I got something, ma'am. Something sus. There's a hidden door here. I just ripped open, and this must be the security office? Do you guys know this is in here?
Jesus Christ.
No?
I think we're safe putting your security at the top of our list of suspects.
What? They had a secret office looking right into their bedroom the whole time?
Bitches, under my own roof.
You never noticed anything or had any reason to suspect?
Ever noticed anything out of the ordinary? Suspicious?
That they're violating our trust? Watching our every move? That they'd concealed a goddamn secret room full of spy stuff in our own apartment?
So you didn't notice. Okay.
Wonder how long they've been hiding this from you.
Wonder how long they've been keeping this from you.
Too long. This ends now. I'm not letting any more of those freaks set foot. Ugh. My head.
Something wrong?
Don't worry about me. Do what you have to do.
What? What do you mean your head? How are you just walking away with a headache right now? Oh, this is very suspicious. Okay, so there's a secret room built into the apartment that they're spying on them from. We got a box of stuff here.
Used meds. Intruder make a beeline.
Oh, yeah.
Jeff tagged him.
Talking to yourself again?
Talking to you, bud.
More and more. Ever since this terrorist started stalking me.
Okay. What about the computer? Messages. Report. Operation Condon. Typical behavior of the target exceeds acceptable variation range. Alpha has started using stimulants, most likely due to heightened stress induced by recent events. I hereby authorize amplification of neural dampening. Despite objections from Security Chief Wallace, Subject Alpha has contracted the services of a local mercenary. That's me! This qualifies as extreme deviation from acceptable behavior and brings Alpha's overall stability into question. Request to proceed with Operation Condon. Target Alpha has been approved. Oh, are they gonna try to kill him? There should be field agents from Tier Orange on site. Yeah, look. An extreme behavioral deviation occurred while conducting planned maintenance procedures. Field Agent Blue 66M was severely injured by Target Alpha and evacuated by Teams Orange and Black. Operation Suspension Protocol has been initiated and only Team Orange is to remain on site. Team Black will continue observation until normal operations can be resumed, which will not occur before the audit and report summary from Team Blue. So that is who we saw in the hallway, one of these creeps. By the looks of that email, though, the Team Orange should still be on site. Oh, wow, look. They can see right through. They can see everything. Can you imagine finding a secret room in your house?
Broken.
It was fine a couple days ago. We rarely use it, though.
I literally cannot imagine just being like, oh, there's a secret room in my house with one-way glass, and people have been spying on me. Lovely. It says scan the strange computer, but I don't know. Oh, this? Here, yeah. I don't know what it is.
Hardware. What's it for?
Connected to the wall-mounted screens. Wonder where else these cables run.
Guess we'll follow the cables. Looks like they go upstairs. I gotta say, I think my favorite missions in the whole game are these detective-style missions. Whether it's, you know, tracking down serial killers with River, doing stuff like this. I find this very fun. I like playing detective. Alright, here's the cables. They run over to here. What is this? Sketchy satellite dish.
Odd. Tech's practically prehistoric, but it doesn't look older than a day.
I saw something like this back in the war. Transmitters. Militech was using them. Short-range UHF. Signal only travels line of sight, but it can't be intercepted.
Line of sight. Let's look around, see if we can't spot where our receiver's camping out.
God, such a nice view up here. But okay, if it has to be line of sight... There it is.
Got a vision, the receiver. Black van parked next to it. Gotta be our winner. Transmitters within reach of our mystery van. Wonder if Elizabeth has ever seen the car.
Yeah, this is getting very, very suspicious. They're transmitting the data directly off-site. This is like a big operation. Who would be paying to keep this close an eye on these guys? Hi. This is way bigger than we thought.
Liz, this is way bigger than we thought. Jeff's entire campaign could be threatened.
Let me worry about the race. Just tell me what you managed to find.
I found an odd transmitter on the roof.
There's a transmitter on the roof. It seems to be conveying a signal to a van out front. You know who it might be?
We never set up any transmitter, and I don't know a thing about any van, but my guess is it's SSI's.
Don't see any other... Well, actually, I mean, there's always another possibility, so yeah, could be.
Could be. Tech they're using seems unconventional, though.
Do you plan to check it?
Yeah, about to pay them a personal visit.
I'll wait here. Just don't tell Jeff anything for now, okay?
Sure, whatever. I'll call him once I know something more substantial.
That's fine. Just remember it's the busiest time for Jeff right now. You can always come and talk to me.
Fine. I'll keep that in mind.
I'm definitely getting sus vibes from Miss Elizabeth here. She's not really helping me. She doesn't want me to contact Jeff. Odd she's in on it. I would say hi, but at the same time... They were spying on her, too. Like, you know, the cameras were set up in her bedroom. So I don't know why she would be part of something that would also betray her privacy. But perhaps that was secondary to her main goals. Anyway, let's go see if we can track down that van. Detective V is on the case.
How about we take the wheels, V? That van could give us a slip any second.
Okay, good idea. Let's take Jackie's old bike for this. Can't get over how different, like, this part of the city is, the rich part. The streets are so clean, the lights are so bright, everyone's so well behaved. I've said this before, I could live in this part of Night City. The issue is, not many people can. Alright, now, can we open these gates, or... The van's still in there. I see it. Hi. Can you open the gate? No? Distracted on your iPad? Alright, great. I'm surprised V can't just jump this. Do you think I can just smash through? Hang on. Let me get a little speed here. Yeah! There we go. Oh, and it's going.
We're about to find
Johnny was so right. We definitely needed to take wheels. Alright, let's follow. Good thing I got the bike. This should hopefully allow me to keep up with this
Don't lose him, V.
van a little bit
Now
better.
you're interested.
We could expose a corpo conspiracy here, V. I'm telling you.
Johnny
It could be
loves a good
corpo
corpo
spies,
conspiracy.
who the fuck knows what?
I mean, it's gotta be corpo spies. Keeping an eye on the next mayoral candidate. Gaining speed now. Right on their tail. Skirt, skirt! Wow, this is some of my best driving yet. Shouldn't speak too soon. I'm sure I'll run over someone soon enough. With my track record. Not losing me, guys. You may as well pull over. I'm right on your butt cheeks.
Look at politicians and see a curated display, but behind the scenes is all-out war. Citizens don't choose their representatives.
Then who?
The key players, string pullers. They spy on all the paralysis, look for weak spots, blackmail,
Taking us into
rig
both sides.
elections.
This can't end well, Johnny.
They're probably gonna bring us to, some guys who want to fuck us up, if I had to guess. There's probably gonna be people waiting for us at the end of the line. But that's fine. I'm ready for a fight. Ah yes, sketchy back alleys. Here we go. Alright. Time to use the new Sandevistan. Slow down time for everyone else but me. I get to run. They get to stand in place. This thing is so sick for my build. I'm so glad we finally managed to get our hands on one of these. Like, don't get me wrong, the quick hacks could definitely come in handy sometimes, but this thing is better. How am I gonna get the guy off the roof, though? Oh, and they're on the second floor? Yeah, we gotta get up higher. Hang on. There's some stairs. Hello! I love the slide and slash. It's one of my favorites. Oh, these guys don't stand a chance. V's on the warpath, baby! And you're going down. What else we got? There you are. One more. Boom! Fast and furious. Reinforcements? No big deal. Sandevistan. Activate! So as you can probably see, I've been keeping my sword upgraded, which is obviously extremely important because look how much damage it does to these guys. They don't stand a chance. Woo! Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Alright, the attackers are down. Let's loot their stuff. I see blues and greens, so I'm immediately interested. Now let's connect to the van's access point and see what we can learn. Wait, more? No, that's just the cameras. Oh, I don't care. Don't care about that. Jack in. A mobile lab. Wow. This is quite the setup.
Couldn't ask the NCPD for better records than this.
Jefferson
Pictures, medical
Perales.
records,
Elizabeth
vulnerability
Perales.
to neuroplasticity. Some kind of database. Brain scans, the paralysis.
What?
Biological casts, neuroplasticity.
Fuck. What about that? The blue shit.
Fresh neural links. They're not spying on them, Johnny. They're fucking with their heads.
Whoa.
Mean to say someone's literally controlling our upstanding politicians' minds?
I think so.
Red blots are memory residue in the hippocampus region. See how they're bleeding into the blue?
So what are we looking at?
They're planting new memories in their heads, modifying their personalities. This is big shit, Johnny.
Fuck me.
Got other guinea pigs besides the paralysis, too.
Quick, download the data. Whoever comes looking for it, that's your suspect.
Shit. They're wiping the data. We've been made. Now they know someone's been in their database.
Wonder if they also know who.
Okay, this is huge. Yeah, they're not just spying on them, they're like doing mind control, memory reimplantation. They're literally making them their puppets. Okay, we need to call Elizabeth.
V, do you have any news?
They're messing with your heads.
Okay, you're gonna want to sit down for this. It's way bigger than we thought.
What is?
You're being brainwashed. Literally. They've scanned your minds, now using some kind of conditioning to...
Wait, not on the Hollow.
Right, I'll come by.
No. You and I, we need to speak alone. I know a little ramen place in Japantown. Sending you the coordinates.
Right. See you there.
Okay. Let's go to the ramen shop and speak with Elizabeth. I can't believe how big of a conspiracy this is unfolding to be. Like, I was flabbergasted when we found that hidden room. To see that not only have they been spying on them, they've been, like, slowly altering their very brains. Maybe this is why the mayor was killed. Maybe they were doing the same thing to Mayor Ryan. To control him, to get him to do whatever they wanted to do. Maybe he was starting to, like, shake that off a bit, so they figured it was best to get rid of him and get someone else in. Perhaps these cases could be linked. Detective V has got his detective hat on. Oops. Doesn't have his driver's hat on, though. Whew, my brain is abuzz. Okay, let's go see what Elizabeth has to say about this. I mean, my initial inclination was that she might have been involved, but from the looks of what we pulled up in the database, her brain is being manipulated too, which makes me think she's not involved, unless that's fake. I don't know. I don't want to get too far down a rabbit hole here. All right, here we are at Japantown. Let's see where Elizabeth is. There she is. Hey.
Will you sit? Please? Thank you for coming.
Unusual place for a meeting.
It's a cozy little joint. Doesn't really match your style, though.
But it's perfect for a one-on-one.
Here we are, then. What is it?
I'm sorry. My nerves are shot. I can't gather my thoughts.
Has something happened since we last met?
Wasn't that long ago since we last met. Something happened since then?
No, I mean, something did happen, though not recently. It's a long story. I don't quite know how to tell you. Where to even start?
No rush.
Relax. No need to rush.
A while ago, I started noticing some changes in Jeff's behavior. His personality, he seemed to be changing right in front of me, becoming someone else.
How so?
He stopped reading, forgot the title of his favorite movie. Even his musical taste changed overnight. Once, I said we should visit his brother's grave, and he told me that he'd been an only child. That's when I started thinking something bad was happening. Something insidious. And not just with Jeff.
Do you notice any changes in yourself?
Notice any changes in yourself?
After some time, on several occasions, my friends pointed out that I was acting strangely.
That must have been hard.
It was. You know, it's at times like those you start to question reality.
So you knew what I was going to find.
So the whole time, you knew what I could end up finding.
I don't know who, how, or why, but they're changing us. That concealed room in our apartment.
What about it?
I'm sure I'd seen it before, but must have somehow forgotten. I find that terrifying.
I would too. Have you talked to Jeff?
Mention any of this to Jeff?
I tried. I did. But he's blinded to everything. He just laughed, said I was imagining things. He once brought up a vacation that we never went on. Swear to God. He went on about it in such detail, I almost started believing him.
Could be just you who forgot. Maybe they wiped the trip from your memory.
Hell, I don't know anymore. Don't you get that?
Yeah, that's a scary thought. You don't even know what you don't know. So is that it, or is there anything else?
You haven't told me the whole story yet, have you?
I saw a stranger in our apartment one night tinkering with the monitors. But I was in such a state by then that I didn't know if I could trust my own eyes.
So you didn't do anything?
I don't remember what happened. I talked to security the next morning.
And got nothing out of it?
Let me guess. Cams didn't pick anything up.
The guy just shrugged and said I must have dreamt it. He showed me the recording, of course. I felt like a lunatic. And then, the next day, I got a call.
Who was it?
Them. Whoever they are.
What?
There was a garbled voice on the other end. He never introduced himself.
They threaten you?
They threaten you, try to blackmail you.
They said I was walking on thin ice. That if we kept stirring up trouble, Jeff could have an accident. Then they wiped any record of our conversation. It was as if it had never happened. So I'm begging you, V. Jefferson can't find out about any of this. Ever.
What?
His life depends on it.
You really want to keep living a lie? Like, is there even any point in living if they're changing who you are at the core? Jeff needs to know. He can't just not know.
Damn it, Elizabeth. You gonna ignore this? Somebody poking around in your heads?
What choice do I have? To get myself killed? Or see my husband dragged away from me?
Ask me to lie to my employer.
I'm going to tell Jeff that SSI was spying for his rival, Holt. You just need to confirm what I say.
What if I'm just not on board?
And if I'm not on board?
You have a choice. Just remember, any consequences will not be yours to deal with.
Really prepared to fire SSI?
You're truly prepared to fire SSI? After the threats? It'd be brave, but risky as all get out.
What they're doing to us is one thing, but when you found that concealed room, I can't accept strangers spying on us while we sleep. Not under my own roof.
What difference does it make where?
I'll take full responsibility for anything SSI goes on to do. I'm just asking you not to get Jefferson involved. I'll add a meeting in Reconciliation Park to Jeff's schedule. He'll be waiting. Since I can't know if I'll remember this conversation tomorrow, I'm counting on you not to forget what I asked of you.
I won't. But that's all I can promise.
I mean, if
Goodbye.
she's not even gonna remember what decision I make, then does the decision even matter?
Things fucked up, huh?
So fucked up.
Be in her pants. Speaking of, overlapping memories, changing personalities. Remind you of anything? But hey, at least we know what we're up against.
No, it sounds like their case and ours is entirely different, though.
No, this is different. You saw it yourself. They're purposely modifying their minds, individual thoughts.
Peralta's make a damn nice next-gen puppet. Even in my day, there were whispers about this kind of stuff. Cognitive pattern fluctuators, remote neural re-networking. In layman's terms, gaslighting. The beauty is that everything's fair game. Subliminal TV signals, high-density emitters in your electric toothbrush. You name it.
God, that's scary. Can you imagine? You just brush your teeth with your electric toothbrush and suddenly your neurons are being overwritten? What would you have done?
So, in my pants, what would you do?
Some real rat bastards behind this. Someone's gotta take them down.
Even by risking the paralysis lives.
Fuck knows what kind of shit a mayor controlled by puppet masters could pull. But yeah, you could end up putting their lives at risk. Or not. Tough choice, V.
I mean, realistically, I think their lives are already at risk. If they're gonna completely rewrite their personality, then as I said before, are they even the person they were? Sorry for my grammar. To me, it seems like that's already killing them. There's no way we can just let this go. Obviously, I don't want anybody to die, but this could go bigger picture. If they're successful here, then they could start using this technology on other people, and or, like Johnny said, they'll have a mayor in their back pocket, which is also not good, because think of the damage that could cause. So, yeah, no, this, I have to tell Jeff. I mean, will he be able to do anything about it? I don't know. Perhaps he's too far gone in the brainwashing process, but I'm 100% not keeping this to myself, so let's go out for another late night jog. It is 12 midnight, and we are going to jog a cool 1.2 kilometers to meet up with Jeff and tell him what we found. Alright, here we are, Memorial Park, a beautiful park in the heart of downtown. Jefferson should be here to meet us. I don't see him. We're getting a call. Unknown number.
It doesn't matter what you tell him.
Whoa.
It doesn't matter what you think of doing or do. You can't change anything.
What?
We know who you are. We know what you are. We know what you want. You are playing with fire. Don't dare cross the line.
Okay, I don't appreciate getting threatened.
Fuck.
Who are these people? This is bigger than just, like, I don't know. This is big. But yeah, I don't appreciate threats, so honestly, this is definitely gonna make me tell him.
Hello, V.
Hi. We need to talk.
Need to talk.
Yes, I know. Elizabeth filled me in. Sounds like I was right to hire a professional.
Elizabeth? What did she tell you exactly?
Didn't get specific. Just that SSI was spying for that son of a bitch Holt. Guess you got more, though.
It's not Holt. You're being brainwashed. This is something way bigger.
SSI wasn't working for Holt. You're in deeper shit than you think.
Meaning?
They're in your heads. They pierced your brains.
They're in your heads, Jefferson. Yours and Elizabeth's.
This some kind of chuckle-worthy metaphor?
Strange dreams, partial recall, jumbled memories. It's not just stress and long hours.
I don't know what you're trying to tell me, but I don't think I like where this is heading.
Wake up. Your brain's a mess. Messier than the discount section of a BD smut hut.
I'm not paying you to make up riddles for me, so get to the point.
SSI's on the take for some unknown group that's out to control your lives.
Know anything about the concealed room in your apartment?
You know there's a concealed room in your pad?
Out with it.
They've got tech in there you wouldn't believe. These people know everything about you and your wife. They're watching your every move.
Someone's conditioning you remotely.
Somebody's programming you and your wife.
Sounds like something out of the movies.
I know. It is hard to believe, trust me.
They're tweaking your neural
But it's real.
This ain't no movie, Jeff. Been at it for a while, you and Liz. Editing your memories, your tastes, your views and beliefs even.
How could I not have known about this?
That's the whole point.
Can't even trust those anymore.
If that's true, I'll never know what's real in my life and what's a lie, fabricated. Wait, the intruder. I have to find him.
You never will. And plus, the intruder himself wasn't the issue. There's a whole group of them.
Trust me, you never will.
First, I'll find him. Then I'll find whoever's behind this. Pull the curtain back on these motherfuckers and show them what's what.
I mean... Personally, I would try facing up to him, too. Should I try to edge this guy on? I don't know, but...
Worst thing anyone can do to a person is strip them of their sense of self. I'd fight back, too.
They've made me a winner. And they're gonna regret that. For now, I'll let them think they're pulling the strings.
Good luck.
My God. I have to tell Liz.
Elizabeth knows everything.
Your wife knows everything.
Liz? How?
Figured it out at some point.
Elizabeth? No. She would have said something.
She was protecting you.
She feared for your life. Your daughter's life.
Oh, this is the very first time I'm ever hearing of them having a daughter. Okay. V just holding out on me.
She doesn't scare easily, believe me.
Got an anonymous holo telling her to keep her mouth shut. So she did what the perfect candidate's wife would do. Protected her family.
I won't let them get away with this.
Anything else I can do?
Is there anything else I can do?
You've done enough already, V. All that's left to do is wait.
What do you plan to do?
So what now? You still want to be mayor?
Well, I'm not about to give up. I didn't run just to... I'll wait for my window, an opportunity, then make my move.
Isn't that exactly what they want?
Well, I'll give them more than they bargained for. And same with your Eddies. Take care, V.
Good luck.
And good night.
So, thoughts?
Somehow I doubt it's people who are behind this.
So aliens?
Very funny. You're too young to remember this, but not so long ago, people talked about rogue AIs prowling cyberspace.
So, not aliens.
Doesn't matter who. What matters is that guy decided to take up the gauntlet. My man.
I gotta be honest, I don't have much faith in him. I don't know if he's gonna be able to do anything, but I feel good about informing him of what was going on. There's one thing I want to show you guys here before we go. Look at this guy. Look at his eyes. He's just standing there, and he was watching us. People have talked about this on a forum, about who this guy might be. Perhaps this is the mastermind behind it all. I don't know, but I thought it was a pretty neat little thing that I wanted to show you guys. So there you have it, another crazy detective quest. V solved the case. Are we ever going to get the guys responsible? I don't know. It's kind of scary to know that that's happening out there in the background, but at least we can feel good about telling Jeff the truth. Whatever he decides to do with it, well, it's up to him. Anyway, guys, another crazy day in Night City. It is never a dull moment around here. We will call it a night. Take care of yourselves. Don't let your brains get overwritten, and hopefully I'll see you guys back here again real soon.